I would argue.
If they care each other, they love for each other, then there's something.
Define love. You really think somebody can love a person half their age?
Yes, actually they can, but there's a technicality there about that's not, we don't. I don't want to go into there. John, we can spend hours working. It's already 11 o'clock.
You brought it up, and I'm willing to refute your positions.
I got it. So the bottom line to the whole thing is our relationship is shaky right now. I want you to know.
Fine.
I don't have confidence in it.
Fine.
You may want to think about that.
Fine.
You said my money of $15 an hour is more important than what goes on with Carol and my relationship here.
What does that mean?
What I see is that you're a professional, $15 an hour,
yeah,
for 10 hours a day,
yeah,
is more important. Now, I'm not paying for your eating time, right? You want to take off your eating time on your phone time?
I already did. Remember,
So look at it.
Remember, I was going to start at 8:30, but I started at 9.
I got it, but you may spend more than a half an hour with whoever you were talking to on the phone today instead of moving those things out of the room. So
when? I'm talking to you. We're discussing this.
I was away, and I don't know who you were chatting with. Maybe it was Mukesh. Bottom line is, I need to go downstairs about the mail. I'm very stressed out right now. I want you to know I'm dependent on you as a friend. I hope that you consider friendship part of the picture and who you count on. And
how do you define friendship?
People that you like to have around you, people you depend on, people you think about having long-term relationships with.
Okay.
You'd like to know for a long time.
Well, I'm not going to pretend like I agree. Like if you, for example, if you believed in marriage.
I have to get a check, by the way. Remind me not to get a check. Just let you know.
What check?
You have a ripped up check. I need to find another check for you in the bedroom.
Yeah, we know that.
But remind me, because you may walk out without it.
So, for example,
now I got to go down to the mail-in before, but go ahead. I'm listening.
So, for instance, if you believed in marriage and you were.
I do believe in marriage.
If you believed in no intimacy until marriage, like I do.
Stop, please, John. It's a very long discussion. Let's wait for after hours. Okay, it's very political, but very. It's not.
I'm just saying, you're talking about being long-term friends with me, and those are my terms of that.
That's stupid terms, John, because you.
Oh, well, what a good thing to say to somebody you want to be friends with.
You're going to write off. I consider you're writing off 99%. You're writing off 70% of the population.
Yeah, and I'd rather be friends with.
So, John, stop. You are saying anyone who goes out at night to meet someone and has some fun is a bad person.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I'm unwilling to associate with them on a personal level because it's inconsistent with my values.
I think your parameters are like a Catholic guy who follows the priest's laws and whip me bad. Shame on you, bad boy. 50 lashes for and get fucked by the priest in the bathroom.
You're asking me, okay, I'm interested. So you're actually not interested in being friends for a long term with me because you don't like what I like.
No, John, I am interested, but I think you're, just like you said, never going to go back to Amber's house. You change your mind. Your thinking is very short. And
now you're accusing me of inaccurate thinking and rationale.
Your thinking,
and yet you want to be friends with me.
Your thinking is crossing off almost everybody who's.
And now trying to convince me to change my personal values.
Most people, you don't have to change it, but you were crossing.
That's what you're implying.
But you were like a right wing.
And now you're trying to insult my personal values and my personal positions.
You're extreme in your position.
Yeah, what a nice thing to say to me.
No, so you're extreme in your position, and you are. No, I'm just disrespecting. You're saying anybody who has premarital sex is a bad person.
That's not what I'm saying.
I don't want to.
Because I don't say that.
I don't know. Anybody who you're saying, okay, here's what I'm saying. John says, you're working my brain so much. I want you to know. The John's position is that if anybody does premarital sex, I don't want to be friends with them.
I don't want to have a committed lifetime friendship with them. Yeah. I'm willing to be. I have thousands of friends.
You said I don't know. You said no. You said I don't want to be friends. You said quote out of your mouth. If they're getting involved in sex before marriage, I don't want to
be a personal association with them.
Well, you changed your words. You said I don't want to be friends with them.
Well, I agree. Definitions are important. So the definition of friend, I include many people. But let's use the term.
You were saying out of your mouth, I don't want to be friends.
You choose the term, the role of like spiritual brother or sister, if you want to get personal.
So you're going to a whole nother level.
No, I'm not. I'm using precision of language.
Okay, John, how many hours will you spend discussing this?
You're the one who's initiating these conversations.
I'm just telling you, you're getting deeper and deeper into semantics. I just say,
semantics is the basis of reason.
5 hours doing this, John, or not? You got to get to work. Are you on the clock or off the clock for this conversation?
Ooh.
So, John, I'm just saying, number one is my feelings are hurt. Number two is you're coming from a position that you often change your position, okay, like Amber and Ed, okay, and like me, okay, that maybe you ought to look at when you put walls up, and that today you hurt my feelings.
Good.
And I'm very insecure about my life.
Good.
And I was a little insecure Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you not showing up and not calling.
Okay.
And I'm a little insecure when you're eating my silverware.
Okay.
I'm a little insecure when I tell you, please don't eat this peanut butter.
Right.
Because I don't eat it very much. I don't eat very much of it myself.
Oh wow.
I take it because it's $10. It's $8 a pound.
And I agree. That's
Okay.
why I took off the half an hour.
I'm not talking about the half an hour.
I'm talking about being fair.
When I'm asking you not to, I'm asking you. This is what I'd like.
Yeah.
And then you disrespect it. And I'm asking you.
And I'm admitting to disrespecting it.
Thank you. And I'm asking you when I say there's a message to be done, and you don't deliver it. It's frustrating to me. We still have Mukesh, who maybe should get on a plane today to watch his own project, to get money.
I can't convince him to do something he doesn't want to do.
No.
But I can try to relate your position.
I'm not asking you to convince him. I'm asking you to just tell him that there's a 72-hour deadline.
And I mistakenly used technical terminology he might not understand. I said 3-day grace period.
You asked, what do you want? You did not deliver my message.
Well, I'm trying to understand his position and extract information out of his.
Your job was not to do that. Your job was to deliver the message of fact.
It's called communication. I need to see what he's really thinking, and then I can relate that to you after the fact.
That was what your agenda was. My agenda was to tell him a fact. You never told him the fact.
I did. I just didn't use language that you would recommend.
But after it was not clear, I said clarify for 10 minutes. Whatever else is, you did not clarify.
Let's just call him up, get him on a jet. We can go around the world, and you can meet men, and they can pay you big money. It's going to be great.
Maybe.
Or we can have them come to us. We can have the Indian men live here, the Indian women live up there. Whatever circle ring, circle jerk, have people coming up. It's going to be just a grand time, and guess what? You're going to be
You might say, I really love this Indian woman, I want to marry her.
And you're going to be the madam. You're going to run the fucking show, and they're going to pay you big money and get you on jets.
And you might decide to jet set too.